Hello, YouTube land. Check your clocks because it's amateur hour time. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Justice for All. In the last episode, we got out of the courtroom and we were doing a little bit more investigating because Mo over here said that he saw Maximilian Galactica fly off the crime scene. And we also achieved a paper from him, I think. Not move. I want to check my stethosys. And where is it? Here it is. We got this. It was posted in the cafeteria on the day of the crime, then torn. States to the murderer. So we're gonna figure that out. And I think we're trying to find the acrobat too. Like we're trying to head over to where he is. In whatchamacallit. But I think we have to go here and see what happens. Not see what happens, but check this pocket, I believe, right? You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket. Huh? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh, okay, so I guess not, but we'll just see what happens next. I feel like that is going to be implemented later, though. So you know what to do, guys? Leave a like for Phoenix Wright. Leave a like for the circus, as always, because circuses are fun. Circuses are always fun. But where do I go now? I don't know. Oh, there's Ben and Trillo, my boys. I love them so much. Especially Trillo. Detention center? The lodging plaza. The lodging house, I should say. Rose room? No. Okay, then how about we go to... back to the entrance and head to the detention center. You think Max would know something about something? Or no, what the heck? I should be showing that to Mo. He's the one that saw it, right? So... but just in case, I'll head to the office. Who knows? No? Okay, good. Let's get out of here then. Head to the circus. Ben and Trillo's right there. To the big top. And then move to the cafeteria. Now he's back to laughing. He was back to hitting his carrot, but now he's laughing all the place. Okay, so I was right to show them this. The morning of the murder, this was posted up on the bulletin board. That's around when Max conked Ben over the head. Sorry I hadn't remembered it until now. It was torn down before anyone really paid any attention to it. So you don't know what was written on it, do you? Unfortunately, I don't. But I bet you they would know. Who are they? Max and Ben. They were here before me that morning. Oh, okay. So I guess we have to go check them out then. Ben should know something then. Here you go. Would you mind taking a look at this? It's... I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Okay, so he doesn't know nothing, then Max has to know something then. Let's see what Max would do. There you go. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find it on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. The tailcoat is important. So let's go back to the, not here, but to the big toop. The big toop, as most circus stars would say. Is there even like a word for like circus stars? There's celebrities. Maybe it's just celebrity. I might just be mixing it up with something else. Alright, let's examine this pocket again. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. Okay. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Tonight at 10 p.m.? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster. Alright, torn by the ringmaster, found in the tailcoat pocket. That's all. So now we gotta go talk to his sweetie pie princess. If she ever shows up, which I don't think. Hello? What? Mo's gone. There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger. Bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Hey, I think I got my fill. My mom made me some mac and cheese with bacon in it. Oh my god, it was so good. It's just nothing that beats home cooking, you know? Nothing. You know, you can go to any restaurant in the world, but the best restaurant is El Casa. Okay, where am I going again? I got thrown off by home cooking. I have no idea where I'm going now. Found it. What about this? Fabulous! You'd like me to sign this for you? No, Max, I'm out of here. The office? Dang, I don't know where to go now. There's not really much where I can go. Lodging house. Hey, Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the Aquapen, finally. But with Miss Von Karma...
Beep, 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 beep. Nick, what is that? That beeping sound.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
Some sort of pager or something?
If you don't mind, Belle, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya, Belle.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind is biting as... Ow! It's biting as lashes from a whip. Dang, she just smacked her. Hello. Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands of the making national news? National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Alright, then let's have a chat. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting a summons for him as they call to the witness as they speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah. I get it already. You want to beat me and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I gotta try and find out more information myself. Alright, revenge. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of VIP. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again, one more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer, Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? What's up with Edgy? Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. Dude, I miss Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he is gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what's she mean? Edgeworth's death. Oh. Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then, with the case after that one, he never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You've ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddled the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too. What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Dang. Lot of stuff happened, so I guess that happened after the first game. Which, if you don't know about, you should totally check out my Phoenix Wright Let's Play. That's pretty good. Acro's room? Oh, you're Acro. He has birds. Cool. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope with the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is in my wheelchair. Okay, let's check him out. Here we go. Acro, 26, Ken Dingling, a star acrobat currently undergoing rehabilitation. Alright, how goes the rehabilitation? Let's talk. Very big circus. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all. Without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care for me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. Wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Yeah. Wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident happened during an acrobat session, right? Oh god, he has 3. Cyclops. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at the circus then? Alright, what happened? I stopped by yesterday and noticed you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you were there for rehabilitation. What about the murder? Of course I knew about that. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go into the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it. When I saw what I saw... What you saw? Gee, that sounded really ominous. Okay, what'd you witness? What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? Oh. He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? So he saw the same thing as Mo. That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick? Oh, God. Alright, so I guess we'll have to break his locks, but let's see. Plaza then. Okay, let's get out of here. Ben is still there. Big Top. Grrr. I got a bad feeling about this. Grrr. Grrr. Ah, Nick! Wonderful. Today's special must be filet of Phoenix. Stay, heal. There she is. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson, but I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? Ah. Russellberry! It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was! I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. It's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will, I think. I've got a feeling that everyone's doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. What about the monkey? Just to go back and clear something up, why did you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. Gladly, but of course, I'll get it for you. I have no other option but to say yes. But of course. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. Yay! You're really gonna do it? I guess. But where would I even find it? Ringmaster's room. Nope. Cafeteria? Nope. Okay, so I don't think it's anywhere in the circus. I just went there. So let's just not examine. Circus entrance. Ben has no idea where it is. Do 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 do. Will's room, maybe? Nope. Acro's room. Oh, I has an idea. Let's go back to Regina and we'll talk about Acro. Maybe she has some things to say about him. That just clicked into my brain. Here you go. Ah, it's Acro. Is he in his room today? Yes, he is. We just came back from meeting with him. I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze. The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the Acrobat. That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina. But Regina seems to be like Acro just fine. Okay, so that's all she can say about him. Okay, then let's head back to the detention center. Maybe Max knows something about Acro. Yeah, no, I already showed him that. This. What about this person?
Unfortunately, I don't take on apprentices. I mean, just look at the face on this one. It's not what I call fabulous.
That's awfully harsh. Okay, so he's literally useless to me. I don't think Ben would know Acro. So I'm just not even gonna bother showing him. Ooh. How about this? Regina, have you ever seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket? I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. Breakfast time? Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged to someone else's pocket. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know? So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? This morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. Alright, found in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime. Okay. Max's bust? There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max. She's already flown off into her own little world. Nick, I want to try flying too. Okay, I'll think about it. Alright. Nothing. Alright, so that been confirmed that she had it. What do I do now? Oh. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They're all absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven.
I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Alright, what's up, Mo? Very big circus. Now that the ringmaster's gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying the ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Mo?
All that's left to see if anyone can get over the tragedy. You know.
The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? Get over it? Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all.
He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, correctamundo.
Doesn't he mean ring? Doesn't he mean bean? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Oh god, now he has psych locks. Oh, it's only 2 though, that's not bad. So now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
6 months ago, eh? Alright, so he has something that's worth cracking. Well, I guess we can start on him first, if I have enough stuff. I probably don't. Never mind. Ooh, I want to present... Maybe he knows something.
He's always been a very private guy. When he came here, he was only about 10 years old. We had just started the very big circus around the time that Russell took him in. These are really hard memories to bring up.
Acker was so happy to have joined the circus. He was especially grateful to the ringmaster, and I'm sure he's grateful to you too.
Huh? He's grateful to me too? Oh, shucks, you guys are exaggerating.
He's fidgeting around so much you can tell that he's embarrassed. Alright. I swear. I don't know. Do you think he would know something about Pepper?
Sorry, but I don't know anything about that.
I see.
After all, I'm just a clown.
I concede Mo's a clown, but I got the feeling he's not your average clown. Alright. So he had no idea. Where would I go next? I really don't know. Ah, okay, I was just going random places, and here we are again. Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick, you're scaring me. It's the monkey. Nick, it's money. That monkey's holding something. That's it, that's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright, time to take on this monkey, attorney style. Give it back, monkey brain. Stay. Ookie. Should I be a monkey too? No. I will be the superior. Give it back, monkey brain. Give it back, monkey brain. That means a lot to Regina. A real man wouldn't make a little girl. Yikes! Ah! He said a real man wouldn't make a little girl cry. I tried to have a man-to-man talk with him. I really did. You know, man-to-man isn't actually accurate. It was more like man-to-monkey. Nick, you... I swiped it while Money was distracted. Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Huh? You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean. I really want to try it on Regina's costume. Maybe then they'll take you to the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Well, guess it's time for you to lay out the burgers. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Alright. It's not my size at all. Cool. Well, now we can just take this back to... What's her face? Do, I done went the wrong way. There you go. Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. Blush. It's nothing. No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? It isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about? Oh, the one that someone killed. Oh. Okay. Leon. He was killed, wasn't he? That's right, my dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth. You know. Gah. Uh-huh. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They always start screaming. You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, that's Phoenix. Anyways, what was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. Leon, the animal show lion, shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting the performer. Alright. But who did he bite? That's the biggin question. No, I mean... Ooh! I have another idea. Maybe, if I'm smart, I can crack Mo. Take that. Here we go. Get over it. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus?
Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers. Let's see instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? The lion? I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did you... I told them so many times, you shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside of Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? Acro. It must have been Acro, right?
How'd you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
Hey, and it broke. Unlock successful and more health. Thank you. Now, if only that can happen in Danganronpa. But it does, like, just a little bit, but not like a whole bunch. Anyway.
It's just like you said. You know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have probably been better if he had.
What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive, but when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from that coma that he's in.
Coma?
All he does now is lie in his bed in the hospital. And that's all he's ever gonna be able to do.
I see. How's he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Huh?
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
Brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Aw. Who was Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingley, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win a love was his downfall.
Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bet blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Why'd he do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. Uh, I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
He? You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Some sick grin.
No way! That's impossible! A smirking lion? A flying murderer? Why does it seem like this is always Mo who catches all these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile?
We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
So that's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper.
There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo! Nice! What a wonderful sneeze.
Huh? You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel? That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you gotta understand that.
Nick, I think I make a good clown.
Other than Regina, I've never seen such a cute a sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper.
With Bat?
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They look perfect together, huh? Alright. Oh man. I forgot to mention, like these past couple days, I actually was kind of sick. I had like a cough, and I couldn't do that under these conditions playing Phoenix Wright with all the voices and whatnot. So I was like, I'll just take a little break, but then I feel better now. But that cough is just still there, so you might hear it from time to time. Oh. Oh, what's up, Acro? Ah, Mr. Wright. Back again, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It was seen that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. Alright, well, first off, take that. Ken Dingling and Sean Dingling. Or is it Scene? I don't know. I think it's usually just Sean. That's how you pronounce it, really. I don't know. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? How about Lion? Leon? 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Oh, he has a serious face. Oh, it worked? I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battle the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. Your brother. Bat? It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Alright, one more. Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue?
Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Cut down together. That's where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last psych lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. And he doesn't like Regina. Regina? You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her, saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Oh, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. And it's the note. Take that. This is... Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Yeah! Boom jams. Unlock successful. I am wonderful. Alright. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. There, wheelchair. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a date with Regina. A date? I saw a date. It was a dare. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go out of the movies with me on a date. That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too, but that lion was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing, and that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Oh, Regina and Bat. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. This scarf? It was a present from Regina for my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh! Mo said the same thing. When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, Mo said the same thing. What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Oh, it's Von Karma. Miss Von Karma? I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I am served to summons the Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. Alright. To be continued. Legit. That was a good investigation. I'm kind of sad that Ben and Trillo didn't really portray much. Oops. I was gonna save, but got mixed up. Alright then, December 30th. Almost time for New Year's. Good morning, Max.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties.
You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
Teehee. Oh, it's Regina.
Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk.
Milk.
Regina!
How fabulous! My sweetie pie princess! You came to watch my performance today?
Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this.
Mo said that?
So what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end?
It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties?
Huh?
I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't...
Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on. Or even where she is.
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today I'm gonna be just a member of the audience.
Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there.
Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick?
Top of the morning to ya! Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in Lingo Limbo! How low can you go?
Mo.
Top of the morning to ya, governor!
Top of the morning.
That's the ticket! Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms like higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk.
Oh my.
Thanks. So how are you today, Wright?
Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm gonna face off against the real culprit.
You mean Necro?
Huh? You think he did it?
Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. He's got guts to spare.
All I got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is. I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses.
What are you gonna do then, Nick?
I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today, we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro into the truth.
You're right, but it's gonna be tough.
Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
You want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
Okay. December 30th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Back in court, baby. Let's see what happens. Hot diggity.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Miss Von Conway, you may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events.
What's the meaning of this?
They have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. Fun that saw Maximilian Galactica fly out from the scene of the crime.
Order, order! I had a feeling something like this would come up.
Due to its revision, we are now prepared to explain that this defendant flew that night. An explanation that the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
Or gumshoe.
Very well, please call your witnesses this time.
Time to get to work. Or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. And here he is, Acro. With his burbs.
Name and occupation?
Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the very big circus.
Where were you the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene.
My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Okay. Alright, already getting into it. What I witnessed. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like.
To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming.
Okay.
This witness testimony matches up exactly with one of the clown.
If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left to explain is how the defendant disappeared to the sky that night.
Hold it. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the full sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony?
In the words of Ms. Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened.
Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Alright. Let's see then. It was after 10. This one might be a biggin. Heard a thump noise from outside the window. Then a few moments later, saw someone flying right by my window. Hold it. Are you sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin or perhaps a large action figure.
Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible. You had no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Testify to the truth and only the truth, just as if they were there with you that night. I believe it was a human.
Damn, I just strengthened her testimony. I wonder if Acro's statement jives with the facts. Excuse me, contradiction? There is a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given.
If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction?
That there was someone flying? The hat, right?
This... What in the world is this?
Oh! You just don't get it, do you, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
What don't I get?
You're not going to be able to get through this one with your usual bluff routine. Your client looks to be ready to take off once again, straight towards a guilty verdict.
You bluffing? I will not forgive any more mockeries made of this call.
Whoops.
Fitness, would you mind repeating your testimony?
Certainly. Okay, at least I didn't get penalized for it. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. The light in your room was turned off then, right?
That's true. I was going to bed after all.
So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window.
The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses in the front.
Did you see any of the other symbols?
I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as a cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica.
The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. But maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony. Yeah, because I think Mo said the same thing. It's the hat. It has to be the hat. This is a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. Yeah, let's see some evidence. The hat. You're claiming to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that?
What do you mean?
The silk hat.
What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window.
Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night.
That would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in. Just looking outside of the window is a tough enough challenge for me.
That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found at the scene.
That's the ringmaster's hat, right?
Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat.
Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has two silk hats?
No, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica, which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand.
Order!
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick?
Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today?
Because he's the real culprit. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
On this occasion?
Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of?
Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry.
Mr. Wright, are you serious?
Deadly serious, Your Honor.
I think your trip to the circus has served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness.
Burbs.
He's calm enough for it to be almost scary.
He is staying rather calm and collected. Well, I guess it's a hummingbird.
Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation?
I don't really need to say a thing, do I?
What do you mean?
Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house.
That's true.
I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client, but to do this by accusing me of a murder of all things.
See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear that the accusation is ludicrous.
Oh man, she's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man.
Phoenix is a poopy head. See that, Mr. Phoenix Wright? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro has an accomplice.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice?
In the murder? I don't think so.
Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice.
Not this time, Von Karma.
What?
You're not going to sucker me into this one.
What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright?
There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself.
Order! What are you getting at?
Way to keep them on their toes, Nick.
Now I'm gonna have to prove how it all fits together. I had to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry.
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that?
I know I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
Alright, let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright, if this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingley?
Well, he said he couldn't get out by himself, so he had to be in his room. He was obviously here the entire time.
That's Acro's room?
Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What? Are you nuts?
What say you, Mr. Dingley?
Burbs.
It's an interesting theory.
That's it?
Considering what you propose is impossible, yes, that's it.
This is getting spicy. It's like that low amount of spice.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene or be the killer.
You got a point.
It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he?
I must go. My people need me. But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly.
Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright?
What is it?
I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, obviously I couldn't wear Max's costume.
How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet.
Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here...
She's right. I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one more serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room. No doubt about it.
Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingley committed the crime, Mr. Wright.
Present evidence. I'm going to present some evidence.
So what did Mr. Dingley use to commit the crime of the murder against Russell Berry?
This? Yeah? Burb. I think you should try again, especially before someone gets the chance to say something. Yeah, you're probably right. So as I was saying, this piece of evidence.
Stop. Wait, I say, before you start over, you must be penalized.
Thanks, Judge. Oh, he caught me.
And if you don't put an end to this funny business, I got a few more ideas.
Alright. Then let's see here. What did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder? Well, let's show him, not the circus map, crime photo. Nothing? Okay. Oh, he caught me. Oh, I missed. Alright, one more time. Oh boy. One more shot. Silk hat, Ringmaster's papers. Not a bottle. What the heck? What did he use to commit the crime of murder? The bust?
What's that? A picture?
It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture.
The bust?
It's quite a large bust, and because it is life size, it is also very, very heavy. Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death, especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. Ooh. He's not sweating, but he sees it. See? This is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster, with the force of gravity in Maximilian Galactica's ample bust.
Order! So you're saying that the bust fell onto the Ringmaster?
A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible. Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust.
Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges?
Well, Acro's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. You can't run away from things that— Ow! I watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Testimony, you say?
Von Karma. She's just using this testimony as a rouse to stall for time. There is absolutely no need for such testimony. The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has a right to respond.
The defense's objection is overruled.
Why can't he see things my way once in a while?
Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
The witness will have no problems, however. Let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. That woman will sink to any low to win the case. And with that, guys, we're going to have to end the episode off right here because we ran out of time for more. We're getting close. We're getting closer to the truth of Acro and Russell Barry. But that's going to be it of Phoenix Wright Justice for All. If you enjoyed the video, guys, don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment and subscribe to get new feed on videos and become a member of the Cuckoo Crew today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter so you can recommend the fidget games on me to play or chat, your preference. Also, if you subscribe, be sure to tap that bell to get notifications on videos so you'll never miss one from me ever again. But that's going to be it from Phoenix Wright Justice for All. In the next episode, we'll cross-examine more of Acro, prove that he's a killer, and we'll see what happens next. Until then, guys, have a nice day, have a nice night. Amateur is out.